They are allowed to say that. They brainwash white people to be ashamed. Chris Tyson is so ashamed of being a white person who has so much privilege, he chops his penis off to become a minority.
That's not true. Hey boys, today we are watching another video. Sneako's audience is turning on him. Last reaction, bro. Let's get to it.
They're just arguing because he's in a space with all these white supremacists, and they're just like, bro, like, Myron, you're not one of us. They're just calling Myron a nigger and saying he needs to get deported. And he's like, no, but like, Myron, bro, like, we're black. We're never gonna be accepted by these people.
As you get older, people are supposed to grow, evolve, mature, and overall ascend from the childish mindsets they had when they were younger. But in the case of Sneako, it seems like he's growing backwards. He started off as this very insightful YouTuber that had great potential in the YouTube content creation space and was leading a youthful pack of people that were on a quest to find themselves. But now he's jumping from ideology to ideology, personality to personality, niche to niche, grift to grift, and people are starting to poke holes and see through that. We don't know who he really is, and honestly, I don't think Sneako does either. One of the more interesting things about Sneako and his new identity is that he seemingly built up...
The thing with Sneako, and I keep on saying this, what Sneako's doing is just a role, bro. Like, he doesn't actually believe in what he's doing. It's just a fucking role, bro. And people just don't realize that because, oh no, bro. And it's sad that he's gotten himself into this situation, but he's made millions. So, I mean, I don't think he cares too much.
This racist community by attaching himself with the likes of Fresh and Fit, Myron and Kyron, being on stream with their mask on.
See, that's crazy. Like, that's not funny, bro.
Doing a bunch of racist things for clicks, views, laughs, and giggles. But what Sneako failed to realize is him using the excuse of being black and being okay with saying these things in freedom of speech was just the fuel that other racists who watched his channel needed to make sure that he kept dancing like the monkey that they see him to be in his new content when it came time to criticize these Haitians that are eating cats and dogs and stuff like that. When President Trump called out the stuff that's going on in Springfield or whatever the case may be.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
Sneako had to come to the front lines and defend his beautiful home country that is Haiti. But if you think that those racists were hearing that, no shot. Now, just before...
What's Springfield? Oh, they're talking about Springfield. Oh, they're talking about Springfield, Ohio. Okay.
Before that, he was an Andrew Tate disciple. Really looked up to the guy, found him to be charming, found him to be a quality guy in the red pill, manosphere, alpha male space.
Y'all know I don't know shit in Ohio.
But since that started falling off, he had to move to race baiting and religion like he's doing now. And now him and Andrew Tate are beefing damn near every day on the timeline.
I'm not here to end Sneako's career. I mean, I could. I'm that guy. But I'm not here to do that to the guy. He's young. He's young.
I forgot who Andrew Tate is. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot this nigga, bro.
The only reason I even replied to him is because he implied I was Jewish, which he knows is a bit far. He's kind of passive aggressive, you know? He's kind of like one of those girls who like starts a fight and gets in your face and says, hit me then, hit me, hit me, hit me. And then like hits you 3 times, hit me. And then you hit her and she's like, oh. It's like, you can't just sit there and call me a Jew and then be like, why did he reply that? Like, bro, you need to chill out. Anyway, I have nothing against Sneako. If he wants to ruin his career, he can do it himself, carrying down this asinine path of insanity.
You didn't even respond to what I say. You said that white supremacists are totally right. I give a fair
That nigga started wearing glasses to make niggas think he's smarter. Like, what the hell?
criticism based off of Islam there, and you're like, I don't like you. You're not on the cool kids table.
Let a bit hit me, I almost body slam her ass. Oh, we don't condone that over here in Sky Crew. I don't know what you're talking about.
A lot of people think that it's hilarious that Sneako is going down this path of criticizing Andrew Tate for his supposed white supremacist ideologies. And the only reason why I'm saying supposed is because I truly don't know. It sounds very likely. I don't want to put that on him, but trust me, I believe it if they say it. Why they find it so interesting is that Sneako has aligned himself with Nick Fuentes, self-proclaimed white supremacist and racist, literally last week. You literally aligned yourself with this guy last week. And what's funny is he also started beefing with Nick Fuentes.
Shut the fuck up. I don't care about Islamophobia. You don't have to hate these people. I don't hate them. I really don't. But I put them on mute. People like Sneako, whoever.
This nigga has a 4-inch cock. I can guarantee this shit. I just know. 4-inch cock. He likes a finger up his butt. I don't know how I know. I just know.
When they got something to say about whites and white civilization, I just put them on mute.
Trust me, he was literally buddied up with Nick Fuentes the week before, and even when he got into the debate with Moist Critical, the whole issue with Moist Critical, he literally sided with Nick Fuentes.
Brother, he is vocal about being against race mixing.
He wants to continue the white race because the Zionists are trying to destroy the white race. I understand his point.
Aren't you half black? Like, you each... See, the thing with Sneako, bro, he don't even know what he's doing no more, bro. Like, okay, you got your money, woot-to-woot, whatever. Like, just stand on some shit and just stay there, bro.
Point of view 100%. Do I agree with it?
You can't keep flip-flopping when people are on your side, bro. You over here supporting the racists.
His views completely? No. Does he agree with my views completely? No. We're different religions. This person is the future president of America because white people are being decimated right now. They're all...
White people are being decimated. Yet black people are the highest incarceration rate in America, the most imprisoned people in the world. Hispanics, we all know what's happened with Hispanics. Let's keep it real. Indians, you feel me? We all know what's happening with them. So, like, it's just kind of like, what are we talking about, bro?
All of Europe is being...
white people are thriving.
Completely diluted very quickly. In America, the immigrants are flooding through. Like, there's no sense of a white identity anymore.
Wild.
You know what black people get? Wakanda forever! Black lives matter! Black power! Black...
Nigga, aren't you black? Like, you claim you're black, yet you make fun of black people. What? Yo, you can't say the N-word, bro. If you finna be a white supremacist, you can't pick both sides. You over here trying to rep your country, Haiti. You can't be against black people then.
Black pride. They are allowed to say that. They brainwash white people to be ashamed. Chris Tyson is so ashamed of being a white person who has so much privilege, he chops his penis off to become a minority.
That's not true. What are you saying? This is top tier rage bait, bro. He knows what he's saying is stupid.
I'm telling you, the reason that people like Nick Fuentes get called a hateful person all the time is because people, the atheists...
He's racist.
We're supposed to believe that. If you listen to his rhetoric, he's a pure Catholic. You know what Catholics believe? Love everybody. Love speech.
But he doesn't.
He's been buddy with Nick Fuentes for a long time. Back when Kanye West was drumming up presidential ballots and candidacies and all that other BS that he was doing when he was wearing those leather pants and had his BBL down in Miami. So in all these endeavors and efforts of trying to make sure that he stays with some sort of audience to be the next token guy, a la Jason Whitlock, a la whoever else is black on Fox News, that sheriff guy that's a clown, he's made it to where these white people or racist people feel like he is the voice of reason for a different ethnic backgrounded community. So whenever they need validation in their beliefs that black people are this or transgender people are that or whatever the case may be, they will turn to Sneako. But again, what he did not realize is that one day something or someone that he identifies with is going to be on the other side of that pool stick getting hit around by racist to other racist to white supremacy, all this other stuff, and he's gonna have to be the one to turn around and defend those people. But they don't want to hear that shit from him.
Trying to act as Muslim responsible for internet likes is simply a grift. Beware the Haram police, they're the biggest snakes of all.
Nobody Haram policed him. What he said literally goes against the core fundamentals of being a Muslim. White supremacy is wrong. They're not totally right. It's not totally...
Then why are you backing this guy? He's a clear-cut white supremacist. Why are you backing him? Why are you backing this man if you think he's wrong? Like, you can't flip-flop, bro. And that's my thing. Like, you got to pick a side and stay on it, bro. Like, he's acting like a regard right now, bro. Like, what are we talking about, man?
Totally right to believe in a supreme race. That's everything that we're fighting against. The root of all evil stems from a superiority complex from a race. That's why everything in the world is bad, because of that belief system. In fact, you could say the first act of racism was Satan. When Satan decided they didn't need to listen to God and bow down to Adam because he thought he was superior and he didn't need to worship, that's where evil started. Satan, Shaitan, was the first original racist. So yeah, it's funny to make racist jokes, but racism is evil. Racism is bad. Racism has nothing to do with goodness.
Oh, brother, you just do not get it. My problem with some of the rhetoric that he just said at the end, and I have a lot of problems with all of it, is the fact that the people that are making racist jokes are actually racist. The problem is you may have thought, and this would be naive of you, that you were laughing and being ha-ha-y with people who are laughing with you, but the whole time they were laughing at you. They weren't just laughing and kikiing because the joke was funny, because a lot of the times in these racist jokes, there is no joke. It's just saying these slurs like you and Myron do when you get up on these streams and have the KKK hat on and the monkey suit on.
Like, what is this? This isn't funny, bro. Like, this is just what? If you finna make a racist joke, make it funny. That's my only rule of being like with these racist ass jokes. That's just offensive, bro. That's stupid.
On and all that stuff. There's no joke in it. You call it racist jokes, they call it their true intentions and feelings. And look, I have no problem with this whole revelation that Sneako's been going through and finding religion, etc., because people should change. They should mature, they should become adults, and they should grow up. Hopefully he'll grow out of this dumb phase of thinking, oh, they're just racist jokes when I'm sitting next to a racist, but I appreciate some of the growth that he's had, and I don't mind anybody having faith in anything. The problem is talking down on people that have opposing viewpoints to you, only for you to do the same things that you're talking down on, and then talk some more about the people that used to do the same things you did. I just don't understand how somebody could see you as some worldwide leader of truth when you constantly change your ideologies and viewpoints, and all the time you are demeaning and degrading people based off of your religious beliefs and your background. Personally, I think that he's just flip-flopping to make whatever he can make in content creation stick for a long time. I know his contract is coming up soon and he'll ultimately jump from Rumble to Kick because that's where the real money is in that alt-right community. Kick is a more visible platform, but he's just saying what he needs to say in order to get to the next dollar. I look at people like Young Don in this situation because Young Don, if you know the animator, went on his
Young Don, he bringing up Don, man. Donnie boy. Okay, let's see what he's saying.
whole religious arc publicly on the internet as a.
I'm gonna be real. I didn't agree with a lot of what Don said too. I'm gonna keep it real. But Don, like, he started off similar to Sneako, but then he kind of reeled it back in. He started, you feel me? He started, you feel me? Making more sense and teaching more good principles. But when he started exactly like Sneako, and it was bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Young man, and the way that he went about it probably wasn't the best. You see, Young Don spent a lot of time going down this religion arc, demeaning and bashing different peoples of different backgrounds or different lifestyles.
And this is,
and
I couldn't support this.
People were disgusted by it. But then Young Don took a break from the internet and ultimately came back to be a new man that has a new perspective and understood the error of his ways from when he was bashing people upon the internet based off of their religious beliefs.
And this is why I respect Don for what he was doing, because I literally just said this. First, didn't fuck with it at all. What he's doing now, though, he's teaching good morals. He's saying his opinions in a respectful way, and he's not demeaning any people, bro. The man grown, bro. You feel me? You can't about Don, bro.
I want to apologize to anybody I've offended whilst expressing my beliefs. In particular, I can think of two groups, Muslims and the LGBTQ community. It profits no one for me to offend you. But nonetheless, it was never my intention to offend you. I want you to listen, or I wanted you to listen. And that's not how you get someone to listen.
See, you can still believe and love in all these things without being hurtful, harmful, hateful, and anything else that means diminishing or degrading the people that are viewing you. I think this is just a symptom of blowing up young. You ultimately have to mature, and when you find something that you think is just the most gobsmacking thing in the world, you feel like I have to share it with my massive audience, and I don't really know how to interpret it while mixing in reality into what I'm learning. You're finding your own way on the internet that's filled with a lot of good information, bad information, and everything in between, and you're just taking it and spewing it as you learn. In time, though, you're gonna get caught up in some really bad takes and some really clippable moments that people aren't just gonna forgive because you say I'm sorry. No, they're gonna remember those things for a very long time. You're gonna get a label attached to you, and unless you do what Young Don did, and I think it's actually a really good job and it should be highlighted more, then a lot of people aren't going to be able to just accept the fact that you've changed and that was your old behavior. No, they're gonna label you as a hateful person. And I think that's the evolution of Sneako. We saw a young, very thought-provoking, intellectually seeming guy go from creative mind on YouTube, who was blossoming into one of the brightest creators. Even Mr. Beast sniffed him out and said, hey, I see you as a genius mind, to a red pill creator, to alt-right creator, to I don't even know what this new religious spiel is, to now defending his own people from the audience that he grew, because they are now spewing hate as to what Haitians are doing in this country, which has been proven to be false. But it doesn't matter, because racists don't care about that stuff. They want...
I'll say this every single time I talk about Sneako. The fall off of Sneako is horrible, it's bad, and it's disgusting because of the way he used to be, bro. Sneako used to dead ass be one of my favorite YouTubers, bro. That nigga made some of the best videos on YouTube. Unique, thought-provoking, and they just felt good. The thing about that, though, he was barely making 10K a month. Reason why, I'm going to tell you right now, and this is why you're seeing a decline in videos to like where... This is why you're seeing a decline in videos that Sneako used to make, and even just once a week type of content on YouTube. Posting once a week on YouTube generates you money, but this content creation shit is not forever, bro. Y'all, I be seeing y'all talk about, yo, why is Cloud posting so much on the Cloud channel? Why is he posting like 3 to 4 times a day? Money, bro. I love making content, bro. But like at the end of the day, I gotta provide for myself, bro. I don't work a job. I ain't go to college. I'm taking a risk. I'm just gonna low, so I'm taking that foot. Walk with a stick with it. I'm not gonna chill. But yo, we all taking a risk, bro. Also, what do you mean only 10K a month? Okay, 10K a month sounds like a lot, but you gotta understand, most YouTubers only last like 5 years. They'll only make that 10K a month for 5 years. So yeah, that's like 500K, right? But after that, they gotta get a job. You can't live off of 500K for the rest of your life. So if you skip college to do YouTube, okay, you got 500K, right? You might be able to get a house, but now you're gonna have to go to college in your house because you got to get a job. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's not as much money as you think. I'm being real. When you post more though, you post more videos kind of like this, reacting, giving your opinions on shit. You post more content a week, but still getting the same views as you got when you posted one time a week, you'll get 6 to 5 times the amount of money. So you end up making like 40 to 50. And if you got 2 channels that do make 40 to 50, you'll make 100K per month. Now, again, that sounds like a crazy amount of money. Yeah, it is. But you're making 100K a month for like 5 months, and then you're probably done. In all reality. So you got to understand that. So, yeah, that's like 5 mil, but you got to use that 5 mil for the rest of your life. Unless you invest this shit, in which a lot of people do, they get houses, rental properties, so they can make a cool 60K a year off of rental properties, using their money for the right way, letting that money keep on, you feel me, manifesting. But bro, every single YouTuber is taking a risk with this, bro. I'm taking a huge risk. I'm not going to college, bro. I said fuck that shit. But shit, if this only lasts 5 years and I only made 10K a month, I'll have 500K by the end of this shit. But I'll have 500K and going to college again. You got to understand that, bro. So I do understand in a sense on why he switched up the content, because now he making buku amounts of money. But at the same time, though, he sold his soul to do it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Anything to attach to get their shit off. And now Sneako is at the butt of the joke, and he does not like it. Hopefully he finds some lights and goes back to...
I'm willing to bet at least half of us ain't gonna be around in 5 years. The only way y'all will be around is if like I'm a A-list or I'm a YouTube star or a social media star. Like that Kai level, AMP level, all that. That's the only way y'all still watch me, or if I'm on Dante level. And that status I'll call mainstream. If I become a mainstream content creator, which I'm close to, but I'm not there yet, some of y'all, half of y'all, probably a small percentage of y'all will still be watching me. Mainly the younger niggas. The older niggas, y'all tap into my shit occasionally. Y'all show love, donate $5 or some shit. Just show love. But it is what it is. I can't fault y'all for that, bro. I know a lot of y'all gonna stick around because we build a community. This is not just content, but like that's just how life goes, bro. And the reason why it goes like that is because content creation is so fresh. It's so fresh. It's so fresh. So I'm gonna be making content in 10 years. I'm letting you know right now. I'm never finna stop making content, but it's gonna be a new audience, bro. Some of y'all gonna be putting y'all kids onto me, bro. I'm gonna still be making content and shit, man. But bro, you got to think about it like that. You feel me? You got to be smarter.
To making dope content instead of getting these Hitler things off on the internet. I hope he puts this down.
Behold. But yeah, last thing I'm gonna talk about with this whole topic. Earlier, I just said that I'm not a mainstream content creator. Basically, what I view a mainstream content creator, this is how I view content creation, and this is how you should view content creation too. There's like 5 tiers, okay? First tier, starting up. All right, you're just trying to make it. Second tier, you're a small content creator. This is like, you feel me? If you're in the 10,000 range on YouTube, you got like 1,000 followers on Twitch. TikTok, I don't know how that would translate. Maybe like 100K on TikTok. TikTok is way easier to get big. Something like that, right? Then we go medium content creator. This is, you got plus 100,000 on YouTube. I say plus 10,000 on Twitch. 500 I don't know how it would translate to TikTok, all right? That's medium. Medium's the biggest tier because medium goes to 500K. Once you reach 500K on YouTube, you are in the tier 4, which is also huge. Tier 4 is mid-major content creator. What I call mid-major is the level that I personally think I'm on. A bunch of y'all favorite creators are probably on this level. You're known. If you walk on the street, you're getting recognized most likely. You feel me? You make good money. You got influence. You got over like 15 to 20K on the IG. For Twitch streamers, this would translate to maybe like, I say 100,000, over 100,000 followers on Twitch, which is big. This is mid-major. Mid-major has 2 tiers in it. Small mid-major and major. 2 tiers. I think I'm at the top of mid-major. I'm crossing into major right now. That's what I feel like I'm doing right now. Major is like you got a mill on some shit. Mill on YouTube. You got 300,000 you got like, let's say over 2,000 to 3,000 concurrent viewers on Twitch, 3,000 to 5,000 concurrent views on Twitch, and around 100K on IG. I'm crossing into the major right now. I'm not there yet. I'm crossing. I think one content creator that I know that will be in major is Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo's in major right now, but I'm trying to be in major. And the top tier, which I call mainstream, is the famous niggas. Burleezy, I'm Dante, Your Rage, AMP, all them boys are in major. In major, I mean, not major, mainstream. And mainstream got tiers too. Cause Burleezy now on the same tier as Casanet. But I'll say this, Burleezy now on the same level as Casanet. But they're in the same tier, if that makes sense. Corey, same thing. I think Corey is for sure the same level as Kai. But it's level, once you get to mainstream, it's levels to it. That's what I'll say with that. All right? So that's how I view content, bro. Yeah, I'm on tier 4, but I feel like I'm right here. I'm right on the lower side of tier 4, which is still like insane, like big, bigger than majority of people who do this. But major is a huge tier. Just don't switch up your content like Max. See, here's what